Well, I'm joined now by Patrick Janssens, who, for everybody watching this, is one of the most respected trainers in the country for sure. And obviously, Patrick, one of the big talking points around the sport at the moment has been this implementation of the 4-day rule. What do you think of it?
I think it's wrong. I really do, especially when you try to train, like with Fabulous Azura. We would never had the plan to go to Henlo for the British Bred Oaks because she was only 10 weeks out of season. I was giving her every other week a trial at Toasted, but the times were coming down. And I rang Dave and I says, I think this bitch is coming good. I says, I think we should try that British Bred Oaks, see what happens, and then she'd be ready for the Emperor Stakes. So she tried on a Thursday, done 1580. I ring Lorraine at Henlo. Yeah, come Sunday, trial, no problem. Then she couldn't trial because of the 4-day rule. So then I had to give another, and Henlo don't trial Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So then I had to give another trial on the Wednesday at Toasted to get a bit more fit. And then I had to go blind to Henlo. So where is the welfare in that? And Henlo, there's now probably one track where you have to have a trial, Lucky enough, she took to it, and she's a very sort of seasoned bitch, and she's clever, and, she's a bit of class about it. But I think it's totally wrong. It's the same with Romeo.
If I play devil's advocate, can you see why, maybe not with the open racing, because I struggled to justify that at all, but can you see why it's been brought in, for example, to cover the graders?
I really can, because at the end of the day, the tracks don't care. The racing manager, none of them care, because all they want to do is fill in 6 dog races and fill the cards for every day they ever meet. So that's why there's so many sprints, because they can run more often. They don't get as quickly lame and this and that, and it's so boring. It really is. But that's all these deals with these certain companies and this and that. So I think it's totally wrong.
So what would you do?
I think they should change it for. Listen, Rap, and he get a lot of stake for the opening the track there for him and this and that, you know what I mean? But why would he have to drive that bitch all the way from down in Kent to Monmouth for a trial? Mate, that bitch would run that first time from 6:30. It's absolutely, it's so wrong. It really is. I think it's totally.
So would you abolish it altogether, or would you just take it away for open races?
I would think for certain circumstances you should take it away. Definitely, I definitely think you should look. But the thing is, you should have these racing managers and these trainers. They should, who do this graded racing, they should have their own initiative not to do these things. I've seen it at Toaster. I've seen it at other tracks where dogs used to run sometimes every week, twice. And not even only, some of them run them twice over a marathon. And it's totally, totally wrong. And that's when even the racing manager or whoever is in charge should say, this can't happen. And even if the race don't fill.
And the tracks that have the requirement to have a trial there before racing, do you agree with that?
Trial before racing?
A trial before they race there? Where you have to look before you race?
You see, the thing is, with me, I think at certain tracks, Romford is a total waste of time trialing before racing, because I took so many dogs to Romford and they run as first time. I would never take a dog first time to Crayford. I would never take a dog first time to Nottingham. I never take a dog first time to Yarmouth. I give most dogs 2 or 3 trials at Yarmouth. But that's why you've been called a professional trainer, isn't it? You know what I mean? To do these things. And people say, I get paid for the trial. Yeah, but that's wrong. That's not the right attitude to have. And if people don't want to pay for the trial, or don't want to pay the diesel and the time for the people who are taking them, well, they shouldn't be in greyhounds. That's as simple as that.